You know, it just feels good to do things that are fulfilling right now. Just being in the moment and just saying to yourself, you know what, I'm happy with where I am, but I still want to continue to grow. People don't talk about the actual fulfillment and the fun that comes with being on a self-improvement journey and dedicating yourself to actually trying to improve and become that better version. But everyone talks about the hard tribulations, the getting up early, the taking the cold shower, the 4 a.m. runs in the morning like David Goggins. But no one actually talks about the little things that you like, the little things, the discipline that you build up, and that consistency that builds up over time when you're able to do that meditation session every single week, every single day in the morning for half an hour. Isn't that just, it comes to a point, I think, when there was a hard period of time. That's when you started doing meditation, and they got to a point within possibly 2 weeks where every day all you wanted to do was get up and meditate. You see, your mind had changed. Before even attempting to do meditation, you thought of meditation as a waste of time. You thought of it as, oh, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Those limiting beliefs that you had before going on this journey suffered. You basically suffered. You didn't understand what the actual benefits of meditation were, and you weren't aware of that, how your limiting beliefs were destroying you from becoming the best version of yourself. But since it's been 2 weeks, and you've been meditating for every day for over 20 minutes, right? Doesn't that just wake you up in the morning? Doesn't that just make you fulfilled, knowing that you've got something to work on and something to do as soon as you wake up? Instead of going on your phone straight away in the morning, you're actually doing something that is productive and clears your mind, enables you to focus properly in life and be able to view your emotions and thoughts with the slightest intellect over everyone else. But you see, that's just meditation. It comes with working out and going to the gym as well. You see, the first time you do it, it's dreadful, it's painful. You don't know how to work the exercises, and you're too afraid to ask anyone else who is at the gym about how to work the equipment. You're just in a panic mode. You're just anxious about what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna judge you because you don't know. You're doing the techniques wrong. You're weak. You're skinny. You're all of these things, right? But then you go again, and then you go the next day and the next day. You keep persisting because you know that going to the gym will benefit you for yourself and not for others. So you keep going, right? You keep going, and then it comes to the 2 week point. And then you say to yourself, alright, it's been 2 weeks and I've built up a decent routine that I can follow every single week. Alright? So I will go 4 to 5 times a week, and each day, I will do a different exercise. Had you not started 2 weeks ago, you wouldn't have made this progress. See? You have to be happy with yourself, with the small wins and the happy fulfillment that you get by just showing up every day, by showing up in the present and being able to do your best work in the present, and knowing that whatever you're doing today in the present is what will help you in the future, and your future self will thank you for it. We always have to recognize that although we are doing all these habits that are good for us, we need to understand that whilst they may be challenging and difficult at times, such as going to the gym, going for a run, or taking that cold shower, we know that if we do these things, that we become a 1% better individual. What I mean by 1% is that today you might not quite be where you want to be, but if you did that habit, or you did that thing for 100 days, or even longer, 100 days for 1% every day, then you'll obviously get there. But you don't just automatically get to that 100%. You have to work on the first day, and second day, and the third day, and so on. So just working on it every single day, and realizing that you are getting better as a human individual in many ways that you never knew possible. When you work out, you get mentally stronger, as well as physically stronger, more compliments from other people. Feeling better about yourself, having a better self-image. These are things that you should be appreciative of and happy about, knowing that you're actually dedicating yourself to becoming that best version that you envision for yourself in a year's time, or so on. What about meditation? That clarity in your mind, be able to think properly so that your thoughts are not mumble-jumbled everywhere. Isn't that just beautiful? Aren't these benefits, aren't these fruits that you are achieving, aren't they beautiful? Don't just see it for the long-term goal. See it for the journey. See it for the things, the little things that you acquire, those little side bonuses that you get, like in a video game, along the way, so that when it comes to actually achieving that big thing, it was all worthwhile. We shouldn't be dedicating ourselves to just focusing on the massive goal at the end, because that seems dreadful, and it seems dreadful for everyone, especially if you have a really large goal that you wish to achieve. You want to be appreciative of every step that you take, every step that you take towards going towards that goal, so that once you look back and once you achieve that goal, you can say to yourself, alright, I've changed. I've become that better individual. I'm a new man, and I wish to achieve even more things. That's the mindset that all of us as masculine, upcoming men should be striving for, in my opinion, because it is the best way that we should be looking at life in general, in a more positive note, in a more growth mindset note, because all self-improvement is about is being able to develop along the way, be able to improve, and focus on the things that really matter most in our lives. That's all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed and got something out of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.